All right, man. I'm gonna change subject. I think maybe we've talked about this before, but I wrote it on the thing here. I think we've talked about it on Squad Night, but I just like to record it and see what's going on.
Oh
If
boy.
no, did you read it? If you are a conspiracy theorist or not,
Yes. Yeah.
like, what is one conspiracy theory that you're like, all right,
I
that
know
like that you?
yours.
No, I got a new one. I came in with a new
Okay,
one.
you got a
I'll
new
tell you
one.
I got another one.
I don't know if I do. Like, yeah. So what's yours?
Mine personally. Well,
Yeah.
one I told you guys, and the one I believe the most is that the moon landing was fake. Like
Yeah.
we talked about that. I just feel like our technology wasn't there yet, and I know it's complete conspiracy theory. It's just funny. It's funny to me that like we were able to get there then, but not able to get there now. Vernon will probably have a little more research in this because he's into like space and stuff. But like I don't know, man. It's too cheesy to me. But my other one that I don't want to go into is Area 51. I think has aliens.
You think
Like,
it
Definitely.
does?
yeah, I think it definitely has aliens. Not just Area 50. Actually, here's my opinion. I don't think Area 51 has aliens. I think they were there at one point, but I think since now it's too publicized and they've moved them.
They moved him.
And speaking on Area 51, you guys know Texas Eastern? I maybe talked to you about this, Vernon. I don't know what you
Definitely.
Ooh.
I know what you're gonna say.
I
That's
think
a government
Texas
facility.
Eastern
Ooh.
is a government facility, man.
Most
100%.
definitely.
Think
I
about it.
agree with
Like,
that.
you live in Perry County and you've never known anybody to work there. I've never seen anybody come out of there. I've never like
I don't even know where the entrance is, really.
Yeah. Where's the cars?
man, there's never anybody. There's vans and stuff. There's lights on,
I
but
never see
nobody
any
ever
people
sees
there.
anybody. That is an area. That's like Area 10 or something. You know, like
You know what? I'll buy into that.
dude.
That's been here
I'll
since
buy
before
into
Perry
that.
County was actually Perry County,
That's
probably.
what I'm saying, man. Who lives in a small town like we did growing up and doesn't know somebody who works at a major gas plant?
I don't know anyone that works
Nobody
there.
ever in my entire life have I ever met
I've
that
never
worked
seen
there.
anyone. Like,
I
And
bet it's like an underground facility, bro.
that's what
they
I
don't,
Because
they
everything
don't
is
monitor those
underground.
woods. Why do they
Yeah.
need all that space?
man, I remember when you'd hear that noise and it's like it's gas escaping. No, man, it's them pumping fresh air in, man.
Spaceship.
Keep the fucking aliens fucking breathing, dude. Keep everybody breathing in those underground tunnels. It's pumping fresh air in.
What if it's missile silos?
It might be, man. I'm not saying definitely aliens. Missile silos, fucking
One
crazy.
day, like the fucking ground just starts shaking all around Perry County.
Look up. Oh shit! Somebody fucked up.
I mean, no,
We're-
this, dude. Like we know they exist. These areas. What better place than small town Pennsylvania in the middle of fucking nowhere?
exactly.
I don't know. I think
Think I'm
I'm
right?
with it. I'm with it.
I got you, man.
I'm
I always
sold.
thought that shit was like eerie, so I'll
Fair enough.
that.
I always remember when we got yelled at. That guy came out of nowhere, man. Were you with me?
Yeah.
It was you, right? No,
I think it was
you,
Nash. You said.
you passed out drunk on me at Area 51.
Yeah,
and
right there, right on the fence though.
fence.
They probably
and
were
Nash-
looking at it.
Yeah, me and Nash were in a very similar location close to that. Maybe Nash, maybe Dalton. I don't know. One of my friends back then. And like we were like sitting there waiting for these girls to come out. We were sneaking out with them because we were bad kids. And this guy like just out of nowhere, man, just like smacked on the fence and he's like, "You guys have to go." And like we like I didn't like you've seen that place, man. Like it's not like there's a bunch of buildings or a bunch of places to hide. Like
Yeah.
this dude popped out of nowhere like a fucking Star Trek tunnel. Like like it was scary, man.
Do it here.
Like a little manhole in the ground or something.
Pops right up.
What are you doing? Get out of here.
They detected me on the thermal sensors.
Probably. Motion sensors got off.
Man, whatever it was, man. I've
Yeah,
never
when they would put up
believe
the
it
no
now.
trespassing signs, my dad would take them down all the time.
dude,
He was
Hey.
like, I don't want to see this looking out my back porch. He'd take them down. He'd shoot at him.
think about-
I
they
remember
put 'em
one
on
time
the
there was a bullet
woods?
hole in one.
yeah, they used to put them on our woods.
Mhm.
That
For
whole
real?
field they pretty much owned. Up into
For real?
our woods, yeah.
My
Nash
dad was like,
Damn.
no.
all the time. Like you can't be in there. That's Texas Caesar property. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna build a bike trail back here.
Yeah. We're gonna go carve this tree. Like, all right, man, whatever.
Maybe that's who
found his
came after
pocket
us
knife.
at the party the one time. Maybe it was like government fucking agents or some shit from Texas
And
Eastern.
we threw them off by hiding by their building.
They
Cracking
came
down, exactly.
closer to us, did they?
They're like, who's in the woods? Tons of kids
Tons of kids.
Drinking alcohol and smoking.
smoking a reefer.
Reefer.
Left Kyle and the bull sleeping.
Yeah, we didn't leave them. I attempted to wake them, and
And
they
Ryan.
refused.
Kyle
They-
and Ryan.
Refused to wake up, man. I gave them fair warning. If you in
At
the
least
middle,
they were still there.
if you get in the middle of the street and somebody
Yeah.
says, move, you should move, man. Like, don't stand
They
there.
could
and
have
be
they
surprised
could
when
have woke up in a cell under Texas Eastern.
Anyway, they,
Oh my
they're
God.
Where
aliens.
am I? You were in the wrong place at the wrong time, kid.
I'm gonna make a sign and put Area 10
You've
on
seen
it.
too much.
Step, just
You
like
see too much.
We're all gonna get questioned now.
Like
if
you
they
found
just
you
talk.
found
This is
me.
down, man. This is getting taken down, and we're all disappearing in the next couple weeks, man.
What's
God.
yours, Evan?
You know, I don't know. Like, I'm not
I got
not big on conspiracies. Like,
Think the aliens built pyramids?
No.
nah.
Nah. Hard
I do
work?
find it hard to
That's
believe,
for
though. I
airport
mean,
scope.
Bird's like, I got one.
I don't know. Like, I think I'm
Let's
just,
back to you.
I don't have any like conspiracies. Like, there's things I believe, but they're not like conspiracies. They're more like, I don't
With
know.
as little political as possible. What about 9/11 and inside job?
It's an inside job.
I think it's plausible.
Same.
I think it's possible, and I
So-
don't think it's out of the realm of like.
That would be the one, man. That'd be the one you believe in the most.
I
I
don't
believe
think like
That's
probably
there's a
what I
lot.
I think there's a lot
just,
of evidence that points right towards it.
Yeah,
just to go on the record, I honestly that's one I believe in too. It just wasn't as
There-
interesting.
yeah. I
as
don't think there's not like concrete proof, but there's like a lot of like
That wasn't the one I was gonna
Hmm.
say.
that's
Yeah.
a little weird. Like, really?
It's got some.
But no, yeah,
It's got
I can't think of any like conspiracies that I like.
Evan's not a flat earther.
No, God no.
She's
I could go on about that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like anti-conspiracy. Like I like to. I don't know. I like to think of that
Evan's
stuff.
the
And, like,
anti-Alex Jones.
I just,
yeah,
I'm,
exactly.
I'm curious, Evan. Anti-conspiracy. Do you not believe they ever hide anything from us?
No, I think they hide a lot of stuff from us.
So then, inherently, you believe in
No,
conspiracy.
but I mean, like, I'm not thinking like crazy big things. Like, I don't think they faked the moon landing. Like, I don't think it's possible. Well, no, I don't know.
TV
How
Magic.
much research have you done into it, though?
How many
Me-
YouTube videos have I watched on it?
No, just saying. Like, regardless,
Man, like think about.
you just
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
just-
saying I believe they faked it, but I'm just saying you're kind of
No, I
narrow-minded
get it.
there.
Stanley
I
Kubrick
can.
directed the moon
So
landing.
okay, I guess
Stanley
I'm not.
Kubrick did direct the moon landing, man.
I'm
was
so
there.
open-minded to
He was
things. Like, if someone showed me, like, and I don't mean like, I don't mean like this could be it. This could be it. I mean, like, if I saw proof, it's like with anything. And I mean, I'm going deep here, but I mean, like, with God or like, like crazy. I know I didn't mean to get like super deep, but I mean, like,
That's the conspiracy there. I don't believe in.
if I see
Mine
it,
deals with kind of
like,
like that.
I'll
get
believe
to that,
it.
Though.
Oh, all right. The
well,
lizard people.
like,
You believe in the lizard
No, I
people?
wasn't gonna do lizard people. But
Illuminati.
I was gonna say that like maybe we were created by like aliens. Like
As,
we
like,
were kind of a
test
cross. Yeah, we were kind of like
okay.
crossbreed with whatever was here already. Like maybe the apes. Like maybe the apes were evolving. Aliens came down, kind of like did some
Let's give that one
experiments, and
a-
we're the experiment.
One of the aliens
I don't.
fucked one of the monkeys.
Exactly.
What are they?
Alien fucked the monkey, and
That
that's us.
alien. That alien's in prison right now. In their life.
That aliens in Texas Eastern.
In a
right?
galactic prison. Like, look what you
That-
did.
What
There's
the- look
7
what you
billion of them.
I just thought it'd be a cool experiment. Look what they're doing now. Like it's year 2020, apparently.
They have nukes.
They're
Shit
faking
is
the
falling.
moon. Think they got up to us, man. They think they got up to us.
They think they're gods.
Now they have smartphones. There's a
And then-
virus.
like those aliens being seen by early people as gods. You know,
Yeah.
I
I
think.
can
I
see-
mean,
yeah.
if you want to say like, I think I
Exactly.
believe that there's aliens out there. I think there's no way
Oh, there's
that we are
definitely
the
aliens out
only life forms in this
Listen,
entire
I-
universe.
when there's
But
conspiracy theory, if you don't believe there's other intelligent
yeah,
life in the unicorn, come on, like,
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's just
on.
the
This
universe is
is
so
odd,
big.
sir.
There's just
Dude.
no way we could ever see them. There's no way we
Yeah.
could ever meet them.
Man.
It took us 30 years to fly a satellite to Pluto in our
Mhm.
own solar system. There's no
see-
way. Like, there's no way in our lifetime we're gonna see it. Like, see aliens. But I think
It's
they're out there.
crazy because you can
I-
see like in like hieroglyphs and like old school like Renaissance paintings of stuff. You can see like like flying like objects and stuff, like stuff that like how are they thinking of that? Like how did they come up with that kind of stuff?
what
Like
else could that be? Type of thing.
yeah,
you know, like,
exactly. Like
They were
spacesuits. I
they
know there's
were-
like hieroglyphs and shit of like spacesuits or
knew.
some shit. It's wild.
even
That's why the aliens helped build the pyramids.
thinking
I think
about like
so.
a flaming chariot being misinterpreted as something else. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. You know, I
Mhm.
think about shit like that being.
Wild, man.
Who knows? It's 5,000 years ago. You know what I mean? Like 3,000 years ago. Like it's just ridiculous. Like
Hmm.
I don't even
Way
know.
more than that, man.
I'm talking about like biblical shit, like the Bible, like you know,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Shit, that shit is crazy,
the
man.
stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Vernon, what's yours?
Denver Airport is up to some weird shit.
I don't know
Denver
this one.
Airport.
Let me
yeah,
know.
I'm
It's shaped like a
completely-
swastika.
Oh shit! All right, let me.
It's all about the
No,
Illuminati.
I'm gonna
Look
do.
up the Denver Airport.
I'm gonna
It's
Google it right
fucking
now.
crazy. It's fucking crazy. They got
We're
like
gonna
this
have to
big
do some
horse.
sleuthing.
They have like a big horse statue. It has like glowing red eyes. It's crazy, man.
What
Look up the Denver
Denver
Airport.
images?
Airport. That's not even in the Google. So like,
Oh, I see
it's
this
not
horse.
even in like the pre-fill, Vernon. You're in like a deep one here.
Yo, I see.
It was
I
made
see,
by the Illuminati.
I see this crazy ass
Oh.
horse, man.
They talk about secret underground bunkers and shit. Being
So
up
wait,
there.
okay, here we go. I see a conspiracy now. All right, let's see.
I don't see the swastika, but I do see the horse.
You don't see a swastika?
I'm just on Google Images. I'm just
Yeah, I'm
kinda
gonna do that. I started reading an article. I don't have time to read.
There's a big Illuminati
New-
plaque in the front of
do
it, and they have this
view.
big mural that like shows like a timeline of events playing out, and it's crazy. Like, let me see. If
Oh,
can
I
find-
can kind of see it. Just the one side doesn't curve, but I could see where it's.
Hmm.
You're looking at an aerial view.
While we talking about it, we can talk about the Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, which is actually that's a Harvey Weinstein type of conspiracy, like something that's actually fucking real and actually needs to be fucking uncovered. You know what I
Bohemian
mean? Like,
Grove. Where
exactly.
all like these the
That's-
most powerful people are part of a club and shit. They have,
It's so
have
crazy
rituals
that
in front
people
of
are
a
like, that doesn't
giant
exist.
have fire
they need to
rituals in front of a
fucking-
giant owl statue, bro. It's
They
some
need
to do
crazy
something,
shit.
bro.
I'm gonna screen share right here real quick.
All the presidents have been there. That I
Built
like
there.
at least.
Are you guys seeing
Whoa.
my screen share?
Yeah.
Here, this is the swastika right here. This is the aerial view.
See,
Oh, shit,
see,
bro.
that's the Denver Airport. They built
Yeah.
it like that. Why the fuck would they build it like that?
And then here's that. I'm gonna have to do some research into this, man.
The Denver
That's some
Airport is
shit, bro.
weird, man,
Where's that horse, man? I was just on that
with the
horse.
glowing eyes.
Yeah, this fucking horse right here, man.
Yeah,
Whoa, what the
That's-
fuck?
Look into the Denver Airport in your
Dude.
free time. You will be like, what?
It's
What?
gonna be a
Cool.
rabbit hole we all
That's-
get sucked
saying.
into.
The whole next
Interesting.
podcast is
Crazy.
gonna be about the Denver airport.
Interesting.
It's kind of crazy. That's one conspiracy theory where I'm like, whoa,
Wow.
okay. I don't know what to think.
I'm glad you came up with something like I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, man. How do I get off screen share? Am I off it?
See your stuff, man. Fucking up.
Good.
There you go.
There you go.
Alright.
Good shit.
Yeah, man. I thought you'd
look
have,
into that
I
shit.
thought you'd have an interesting one, Vernon. And I kind of knew you'd give me that eye roll when I brought up the fake moon landing. Because I know you love space, man. I almost did it just to egg you on. I was like,
Over my
ah.
27 years, you know how many times I've went back and forth in my mind whether or not the moon landing is real or not. So like right now, I'm on the moon landing is real. I don't know where I was 2 years ago. I don't know where I was 4 years ago. I don't. Right
I'm
now,
going to
I'm
bring
on the
this
moon
up 2
landing
years
is
into
real.
the podcast and see where Vernon's sitting at the moon
I
landing.
remember you telling me before you didn't think it was real.
Exactly.
And now, yeah.
Right now, I'm back on like, nah, they did. But like,
That can
I don't
also be
fucking
said
know.
about also what we were talking about, like favorite movies or video games. Ask me in like a couple weeks, it'll be different answers
Oh,
or some shit.
100%. You could ask me
Ask me in a
every
month
week,
too.
and I'll
They're
come up
gonna be
with
different
different.
answers.
Do
Yeah.
you want to know why I think the moon landing's real?
Yeah.
Because like I think when you go down the moon landing rabbit hole, you start to get into like all the other weird shit, like all the other stuff like NASA's lying to you. I think the moon landing being fake leads into like flat Earth. I'm not saying you believe the Earth is flat, Alex, but I mean like I feel like when you get into
Yeah,
that,
but I feel like
like
there's truth in lies sometimes. Like
Here,
there's exaggerations on the truth, and it makes it uncredible with that
here
little
is
sliver of
yeah.
truth because they
Here's
said the Earth is flat too.
yeah,
Yeah.
here's my big thing on it, Evan.
all right.
And I'm not even going to get into the technicals of it, like the shadowing and the lighting
Yeah.
and technology at the time. I honestly believe the Cold War was a big dick measuring contest between Russia and America,
But
and it was
that's not a lie. It definitely was.
no, that's what it is.
Yeah,
It was a big dick
definitely
measuring
was.
contest. And I do think Russia sent a chimp to space or whatever, a man to space, not to the moon. And America said, we will not be beat. And I don't think we had the technology to get to the moon at that point. And I think they pulled their big American dick out in Hollywood and said, we can fake this, right? And Stanley Kubrick said, yeah, I could fake that. I could film the moon landing.
I know you say you don't want to get into technicals, but you can't talk about this without it.
All
There's
right.
certain imagery that shows horizontal sun rays like that can't be duplicated in that era. It would be more expensive to duplicate it in that era on Earth than to go to the fucking moon.
Yeah, they
You
talk
know what I
about
mean? Like,
Yeah.
like,
I've seen that where it's like you'd have to make a wall of lights, fucking
It's-
like crazy tall. But like
to even duplicate the
But I
light
feel like
that you see.
would we
like-
know what it would actually like back then? Would we know what that would look like without being on the moon? I don't know. Like now
Well, we do
today,
now, but
we
that's
have
the
like all
thing.
the algorithms and stuff that we could figure that
know
out
that-
now.
there were sci-fi movies before the moon that's had the moon
No,
looking
I know, but like, did they
like
know
movies
like
that for fucking years.
kind
We
of-
saw the moon in the sky and we're like there's sci-fi movies made in the 40s that were like, yeah, this is what the moon looks like, Like Mars has been red since forever, before we put actual eyes on Mars, the Mars has been red. Like, I don't know, man. And I'm not gonna like argue it, like I'm not
What
gonna I
does
don't have,
No,
Mars
yeah.
being red have to do with anything?
well, what I'm saying is like you got Mars is the red planet, right? Like if you were to land on Mars, you believe it's all red and stuff, right? There was
Yeah.
movies made back in the 40s, the 50s, before we ever had technology to get to Mars and see that Mars was red and the planets are red. That Mars was red. I'm not saying we probably saw
Galileo
I could
knew
just
Mars was
guess.
red and shit. Like telescopes. You know what I mean?
not
Like
telescopes. Mars, man. We didn't see Mars in Galileo's telescope. He saw stars in
Bro.
Galileo's telescope.
You
Galileo's
could see
telescope.
you couldn't see the surface of Mars.
You can see the
but you could-
surface of Mars. What I'm
you
saying
can
is,
see you can see planets pretty clearly. Like you can see Jupiter through telescopes.
you could
That's how I
see
saw
that
it.
shit with the naked eye. Like
go back to like 50 sci-fi movies and like the surface of Mars looks like the surface of Mars on TV. And listen, guys, I have no scientific proof behind this. I'm just bringing up.
you're just talking out your ass.
Like, conversation
That's
now.
why I've got to correct you. Like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
But no, you listen. We didn't know what it looked like. We never put anything on there in the 50s.
We
You
know
can't
it looked like a rocky surface.
You can't see with
You
your
know?
naked eye. You couldn't see with Galileo's telescope. Like that's
You
that's
can't
ridiculous.
see the surface of Mars with Galileo's telescope. True, but you could like.
You could see like what it'd be like looking at Earth. Like you could see that it was like a red planet.
Right, you would see a blue planet. It's like slightly blue glow if you look at Earth type shit. Like you know what I mean? Like
Mhm. Hey man, we all got our conspiracy theories. I believe
This conspiracy theory is fuck science.
space travel. It's false. No, not space
Science is wrong
Just
sometimes.
Science is wrong. Science is a bitch.
Science is a bitch.
travel. God didn't create Mars. I can't believe in it. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that.
You're not wrong.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Not created by her.
You're not wrong.
It's controversial.
I can't believe that. I'm kidding. I'm not getting into that conversation.